Yo, what is up, you guys? Your boy Swag-kun back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be doing an updated beginner's guide. I know that I already have an old beginner's guide, but I feel like NXB has come a very long way since the last one, and I know we got a lot of new players coming because of the anniversary. So first and foremost, my name is Swag-kun. I post a lot of NXB content, like entertainment stuff, funny stuff, fun stuff, informational stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Join the Swag fam. We would love to have you here, and welcome to the community. So basically what we're going to be doing is going over every single thing that you need to know as a new player in NXB Ninja Voltage. Now right now is the anniversary, so I know right now it looks a little cluttered up. I promise throughout the year there's not all of this stuff in the way or anything, so I'll go ahead and walk you guys through the basics and everything you need to know. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first and foremost, we're going to go down here in the bottom left to Shinobi. Now I know for most of you guys probably opened the game, unlocked every single character, you guys are like, oh hey, I got every single character, it's a hack, it's a glitch. Nah man, I promise that's how the game is. You unlock every single character right from the beginning, but the thing is, you don't have any of their jutsu. So let's use Sage's 6 paths, Konohamaru himself. As you can see, these are how your Shinobi come out when you first start the game. They're gonna start off green like this, and you have to awaken them. So for example, you awaken them to blue, then from blue you awaken them to, I think it's like bronze or something, all the way up until you get to the super awakening, which is up here. So let me go ahead and walk you guys through every single little thing that you guys need to know. Okay, so we're gonna use Konohamaru here. So all these little slots are things that you're gonna fill up. So as I said, you have every character, but you have no jutsus. If you go into a mission without any jutsus, all they're gonna be doing is punching the air, not being able to shoot anything, and you're gonna get your cheeks absolutely decimated. So trust me, you want to get their jutsus. So as you can see, there are 4 jutsu slots right here. These 3 on the outer end that have these blue little icons are regular jutsus. So these ones you could use pretty frequently. They have a cooldown of like 5 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever. And then this big red one right here is going to be an ultimate jutsu. So let me go ahead and show you guys a completed Shinobi. Okay, so let's go to Datara right here. I kind of set this up so it's a little easier to understand. So as you guys can see, I have one jutsu here, another jutsu here, another jutsu here, and I have his X ultimate jutsu right here. So an ultimate jutsu is basically like a one-shot kill jutsu. It's like the ultimate move. If you guys have ever played like Naruto Storm or anything like that, you use your ultimate. It's a huge move that does a lot of damage, and in this game most of the time it's gonna one-shot your opponent. So that is like the rarest card you can get. So what you want to do is, in order to get their jutsus, you have to summon on a banner and basically hope you get lucky. So I'll come back to this. As of right now, you go down here to the bottom left where it says summon, and this is where you could summon 4 characters. So right now it's the anniversary. Bariyama, Naruto, and Kawaki have their own banner. So basically you use Shinobites in order to buy 10 times summon, so you get 10 cards, and hopefully you can get lucky and get their cards right here. So this is Naruto's ultimate, Kawaki's ultimate, and all of their jutsus right here, as you can see. Okay, so jutsus come in cards just like how you can see right here. If you want to know what they do, you can click the little information thing. It tells you right here, and all that fun stuff. So these normally switch out every like 2 weeks or so. They stick around for a very long time. As you can see down here, stays until January 31st. We get different banners for Roundup, which is at the beginning of the month. We get them for Surprise Attack Mission, which is towards the middle of the month, and then All Out Mission, which is at the end of the month. But those are time-specific events that I'll go into when the time comes around. If you guys want more details on those, check out my beginners playlist. I go and break down every single little thing you guys need to know about that, as well as all the anniversary stuff. So Bariyama, Naruto, and Kawaki are featured in this banner. Sasuke and Karma Boruto are featured in this one. Now these are ticket summons, so in the tickets you can either get these through logins, you can get these through panel missions, or you can just buy them with real money in the Shinobite shop. So I mean, unless you're balling out like that, I probably wouldn't recommend it because it's super expensive, you know what I'm saying? So all of these are pretty good for the most part. Now these ones down here are the ones that have been here for a long time. So these cards you can just get for free, grinding Roundup, you know, just regular missions. And if you want to see what cards and jutsus are in here, you click the drop rate button right up here in the middle. You can kind of dig through here and see which jutsus there are, but for the most part, these ones down here are for older Shinobis and really old jutsus that are a bit outdated. These are attack mission tickets, so whenever you complete, every week we have attack missions, and you can rank up depending on how many points you get. You get points by winning in attack missions and attacking other people's bases. The higher the rank you get, the more tickets you get at the end of every week when attack mission resets on Monday. So you get Shinobites and attack mission tickets depending on how high you rank an attack mission. Every single Monday it resets, so there's that. These are free 5-star guaranteed tickets. These are also pretty outdated for the most part. These are really old ultimates, but I mean, they're nice for beginners, nice stat cards. These are also very old jutsus as well, so you know, these are kind of useless for the most part. And then these are also, these you can get pretty lucky with these actually, but still very old ultimates that you can get for free. And finally, we have the voltage summon. You get a free summon from the voltage summon every single day, but please, for the love of God, do not spend your Shinos on this. It is not worth it. Don't spend Shinobites on this. Use your daily summons. Most of the time you might not get anything, but here every once in a while you can get pretty lucky and get a good jutsu from there. So yeah, there's that. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna summon on this banner. So I'm gonna do a single, that way I can show you guys how to set up your cards and do all of that fun stuff. So we got a bronze card right here for Jiraiya. Now I'll go ahead and walk you guys through how to level up a Shinobi and get them really maxed out like my boy Baryanmo Naruto here. So let's go ahead and drop back down to Datara right here. Let's pretend we have absolutely nothing. All right, so he's absolutely cleaned out, whole lot of nothing. Let me show you guys how to level him up. So first and foremost, to level up a Shinobi, you have to awaken them. As you can see, he's all the way super awakened. The way to awaken Shinobis up is down here on the bottom right. So these purple little crystals right here are hero gems, and these green ones are the basic hero gems. Okay, so purple is to get it super awakened, and green is just to get it awakened. So we're gonna go ahead and awaken Jugo. So as you can see, he's F ranked right now, so we're gonna level him up all the way. And there's a lot of ways that you can get these hero gems. You can get them in the exchange shop and all that fun stuff, so I'll go ahead and walk you guys through that. Eventually you're gonna level him up all the way to where he looks like my boy.
I'm not sure I understand.
For those of you who are new to the channel, this is Siri on my Apple Watch, and she loves to try and be the main character in my damn video, so just ignore her. You're gonna have to get used to her. Anyways, when you finally awaken them enough, you're gonna get them to this colorful color right here. So Neji is now F ranked and went up to E. When you super awaken him, and you get this super fancy animation right here. Yes sir, the boy Neji Hyuga. We're gonna go ahead and skip it. Now he looks all fancy and all that fun stuff, right? You got me? Cool. So now what we're gonna do is you also have abilities right here. So you want to unlock all of their abilities. You get ability points through the same thing. I'll kind of walk you guys through that by completing missions, all of that fun stuff. And now he's D ranked. You feel me? Now he's D ranked. So little by little you'll start to get him up. Datara, I do have him super awakened and I got all of his abilities maxed out, so now he's at B. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and attach his jutsus and his cards. So Datara's X ultimate is this jutsu right here, so I'm gonna attach this. This is his first jutsu, so I'll attach that. Here's his second jutsu and third jutsu. So now we have all of his jutsus here. The way to know whose jutsus they are is you can see right here, equipable by Datara. So there's that right there. And here's his X ultimate. So how do jutsus work? So you're gonna go ahead and go into attack mission with this kit. Now some jutsus are regular, just like this jutsu right here. Okay, this jutsu card is a normal basically jutsu card. It has a 4-second cooldown, as you can see right here. It is a brown type jutsu, maxed out, level 8 out of 8. It costs 100 chakra to use, and this is the damage that it does. If you want to know what it does right here, you can basically look through the explanation right here. It gives you a lot of buffs, gives you all of that fun stuff. And right here is the same thing for this one. Now as you can see, this is only level 3 out of 8. Okay, so in order to max this out to 8 out of 8, you either have to pull more copies of this jutsu, or you can synthesize by clicking synthesize, and you can unlock these little froggies. These little froggies you can use to level it up. It's like basically having a copy of a jutsu. You feel me? So the higher ranked you get these, the more points you get, and the higher you can level it up. So there's that. All right, now some jutsus are limit breakable. Okay, so what's a limit break? A limit break jutsu is basically a jutsu that is already maxed out, but you can also max it out even further, which in turn is called limit break. So when you have a jutsu that's limit broken, it gives you a bunch more buffs. So limit break, At limit break 1, this one doesn't do anything. At limit break 2,
I'm not sure I understand.
Jesus Christ. At limit break 2, it decreases how long the enemy can be immune to status effects by 10 seconds. So a lot of meta Shinobi, so a lot of Shinobi that are the best in the game right now, have this thing called status ailment immunity. So basically, some jutsus give them invincibility to where they can't get sealed, they can't get paralyzed, they can't get slowed movement, none of that stuff. So if you get this jutsu to limit break 2, it basically strips them from that effect. So these limit break jutsus are honestly pretty broken most of the time. Now, how do you limit break a jutsu? Well, first, let me show you how to evolve a jutsu. So as you can see, I recently just got this Jiraiya jutsu, right? So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to max it out. So you're going to go here to enhance. We have Jiraiya's jutsu right here. We're going to max it out to level 40 with some chakra, as you can see. Max it out to level 40. All right. Now we're going to go to evolve. Okay, so as you can see, there's only 3 out of 5 stars filled. You got that? 3 out of 5 stars filled. In order to max it out to 5 stars, you need these evolution materials right here. You can get these from any mission, just grinding missions, a grinding roundup, all of that fun stuff. And now it went from bronze to silver. Okay, now we got to head back to enhance. We're going to enhance it again. Okay, maxed out again. Now we're going to head back to evolve. And now we're going to evolve it all the way up to gold. Feel me? And finally, we're going to go back to enhance and then enhance it again. Now, some jutsus are bronze, which means the highest that they can go is gold. Some jutsus you summon on and they're silver. And they can go all the way up to this rainbow color right here. Okay? And then X ultimates, so even higher ranked jutsus, go all the way up to this purple color right here. Sounds a little complicated, but stick with me. I promise it'll make a lot more sense. But now, you might be thinking, I'm gonna sell this because it doesn't mean anything. You might be thinking, Swag-kun, that seems like a lot of work. How can we make that happen a lot faster? Well, I got you, my boy. Let me show you guys how you can do this faster and save yourself some time. So we're gonna go ahead and skip this. Okay, we got a Haku card right there. So now if you want to do this faster, instead of clicking enhance, you're gonna go to evolve. Down here in the bottom left, you're going to click batch evolution. Okay, we're going to click Haku's card right here, evolve. And now batch evolve basically means these are all the materials you need to do that process that we just did right now, but it's going to save you some time. So now instead of me going back and forth from bronze, silver to gold, it's automatically gold as high as it can go. Now all I have to do is enhance it, and now it's all set and ready to equip onto my Shinobi. So hopefully that makes sense. I really hope that made sense to you guys. So now from here, right? So now from here, as you can see, this is only level 1 out of 6. You got me? So how would I increase it to level 6 out of 6 and max it out? Like I said, you would need to pull another copy of this jutsu, or you can synthesize it with those little froggies that I told you. That'll get it up to level 6 as well. As you can see right here, it'll get it up to level 6 if you have enough froggies, if you don't have any duplicate jutsus. So that is how you level up a jutsu card onto your Shinobi. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into everything else. So let's go back to Datara. Now you might be thinking, Swag-kun, you have all these jutsus, why are there so many empty slots still? So these empty slots you fill up with any card that you want. So I can put a Naruto card here, a Sasuke card here, it does not matter. You want to add cards in order to build up their stats. So let's go ahead and head up here to my boy Berryamo Naruto. As you can see, I have his jutsus equipped, and I have all of these really powerful stat cards. So I mean, this is just a random stat card. Here's another random stat card. Like, you don't need to have specifically Berryamo Naruto cards. You can use whatever cards you'd like. Naruto is a purple type, so as you can see up here in the top left, he is a purple type. So if you use purple cards like this one up here, it gives you an extra boost. Can you guys kind of see that green arrow on those cards kind of blinking right there? If you use the same type card on your Shinobi, it gives them extra stats. So you get 2000 HP, 1000 attack, extra chakra, extra defense, extra evasion, and it boosts up even higher if you use the same types. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Now for limit break, let's go back to limit break. You might be thinking, how do you limit break a jutsu? Okay, so before you can limit break a jutsu, you have to max it out to level 8 out of 8, just like I showed you guys by synthesizing, using frogs, using copies, all that stuff. And then to limit break, you need to have another copy of this jutsu. So In order for you to limit break a jutsu, I need to pull another one of this jutsu after I max it out to 8 out of 8. Then I will click limit break. Right here, if I were to have a copy, I would click that card and I would click that copy of the jutsu right here, click limit break, and now it would be to limit break 1. Then for limit break 2, you would need 2 copies. Then for limit break 3, which is the highest of all, you would need 5 copies. So yes, it is difficult, but that is why limit break 3 is the hardest, but it's the most beneficial because most of the time it does an insane amount of buffs when you max it out all the way. Now finally we get into X Ultimate. So this is the super powerful jutsu that I was talking to you guys about, fully maxed out. Okay, so if you were to pull this jutsu right and you got lucky, whatever, you get it at level 1 out of 15 instead of 8. So it has a 66-second cooldown. And if you want to level it up, so if you get copies of this ultimate, you can synthesize it just like how I said. And the higher that you level up your X ultimate, the more damage it does and the shorter the cooldown time gets. So look, at level 15, it goes from 66 seconds to 24 seconds, which means you could use your one-shot kill jutsu every 24 seconds. Yes, it's that broken if you max it out that high. Now, X ultimate boost jutsu effect. So what does this mean? If you can see this little blue bar and red bar around the X Ultimate Jutsu, this is empty when you first start a mission. So this jutsu gauge will fill up that blue bar or the red bar. Blue bar is before you max out the card, and the red bar shows up after you max out the card and everything, after you evolve it and enhance it and all that fun stuff. So same thing though. So when that bar is full, that fills up when you're just running around, time goes by, you're attacking Shinobi. That's how you fill up your X Ultimate boost gauge. That's what that bar is called. So when it is filled up, it increases the jutsu power by 30% and also halves the cooldown time of the user's next ultimate jutsu. So if you use the ultimate jutsu when the red bar is full, instead of waiting 66 seconds, you're only going to wait 33 seconds for your next jutsu to load up, which is pretty crazy. Now, a lot of different Shinobi have different limit break effects and they have different X Ultimate jutsu effects. So you just have to pick and choose which ones you like, okay? I have a tier list on my channel before the anniversary. If you guys want to check that out, it's in my beginners playlist if you want to look at that as well for some guides and tips and tricks. But I will be making an updated one after all the anniversary units come out because I think Ishiki is coming out as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and level up my boy Datara and see if we can get into triple S tier so I can show you guys how to level up your Shinobi. So what I'm gonna do, if you have cards that are similar to your guy, to your Shinobi, that's very good. First, you want to prioritize these cards that are 7-star cards right here. If you have these, use those first on your best Shinobi. If you don't, you want to use cards that are your Shinobi. So these are old ultimates from Datara. Alright, so these are ultimates. So these would give him really good stats. And on top of that, they're red type cards, and he's a red type unit. So it would give him a higher boost. So I'm going to use these cards. But like I said, I ran out of ultimate Datara cards, so I ran out of good stat cards for him, and I still have a few empty spots. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna click here, I'm gonna go to unequipped ninjutsu cards, and now I could pick any of these. So let's go ahead and use these, which are really good stat cards. And as you can see, he just went from A rank to S rank. All right, so how do I get him to double S rank, Swag-kun? Let me show you, my G. So this bottom section down here is called ninja tools. So these ninja tools, you can unlock these through All Out mission. You can unlock these by buying them in the tool shop. Right now, currently, for anniversary, there is an amazing mission called Suppression Missions, and you can get really amazing tools that give you a ton of HP. So I have a video on that as well. Sorry, I keep plugging my videos, but I have a video on that as well. There are these tools right here if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. But anyways, let me go ahead and show you guys. So we want to go ahead and use very good tools for our characters. Now, for your best Shinobi, what you want to do first is make sure that they have paralysis resistance and seal resistance. That way they can't get paralyzed and they can't get sealed, because that means they won't be able to use their jutsus. The way to achieve this is so this is a tool that you can unlock just by playing missions or summoning and stuff. I have paralysis resistance on this tool. There's a bunch of other tools that can give paralysis resistance as well, such as these tools right here. As you can see, they give 18% and 18%, and you can see your paralysis resistance go up here and seal resistance go up here. When you have 100% on both of them, you are completely immune to getting paralyzed and completely immune to getting sealed. by other opponents. You can still get sealed through like traps that people lay in their fortresses, but you can't get sealed by another enemy's jutsu. So very, very helpful to have. But if you don't have that, I know as a beginner it's a little tough to get those kind of tools right away. So what you want to do instead, until you're able to stack up paralysis and seal, you want to get a lot of HP. So these are the tools you can grind right now for anniversary at the time that I'm recording this, and it gives you a ton of HP, as you can see. So we're gonna go ahead and steal all of this HP right here. So I'm gonna steal them from, let's just steal them from someone random. Let's steal them from Gara. Sure, why not? Steal them from Gara right here, both Garas. So as you can see, just the tools by themselves have raised my boy up to triple S tier. Triple S ranked. That's crazy. Now that is how you build up a Shinobi. But like I said, seal and paralysis resistance comes first, then HP comes next. Now, sometimes when you grind roundup, for example, you can get these type of cards or tools right here. So there's Shinobi specific tools that can only be equipped by that specific Shinobi. So in this sense, it's Datara. These little empty slots, you can go to the ninja tool shop. I'll walk you guys through that, and you can add paralysis resistance, you can add seal resistance, so that'll help you be able to completely max it out. Okay, so there's that for you guys, just so you guys can kind of get an idea on how to level up your Shinobi. So let me go ahead and show you guys a truly maxed out Shinobi and what you should kind of try and be aiming for. So Barryama Naruto is my most maxed out Shinobi. I have him at limit break 2, as you can see. All jutsus are maxed out level 8 out of 8. X Ultimate is maxed out level 15. These are all of his cards, all of his tools. Now these are jutsus that are, these are tools that I unlocked through roundup mission, which I'll walk you guys through that. And I was able to stack some paralysis onto these as well in order to get full paralysis resistance right here. Now you might be thinking, Swag-kun, you only have 95% and 50%. How does he have full resistances? Well, another way to level up your Shinobi is by clicking this link board button right here. Link board is basically you can level up even further. So as you can see, you can level these up by increasing their defense, attack, all of that fun stuff. And when you level this up all the way and level this up all the way, at the very end, you get gain immunity to seal when the user is inflicted by seal. That saves you some trouble, you know what I'm saying? And some Shinobi have immunity to seal, some Shinobi have immunity to paralysis. You just have to check this out for the Shinobi yourselves. Now this is path 3 as well, which is a little more difficult, and the brand new path 4. Okay, now very quickly I will go over the link board. So let's go down here to someone who doesn't have it evolved. Let's try Sasuke, for example. So as you can see, what you need to evolve this are coins, chakra, and ability points. So all you got to do is just click unlock, and it'll unlock this for you. Now these have little locks on it. So how do you unlock this lock? You need keys. As you can see down here in the bottom, you need keys. You can unlock keys through missions. You can unlock keys by summoning. Sometimes when you summon enough, you get specific rewards like keys. So that takes a little more time. I have a lot because I've been saving for anniversary for a very long time. But that is how you unlock the link board. Some of these also need crystals, so evolution crystals, as you can see right there, hero gems, all of that fun stuff. So it's a little bit of a grind, but eventually I promise you will get there. As a beginner, I know this seems overwhelming, but I promise it is a lot simpler than it seems. It's just a lot of information up front, but like I said, we have a great community. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down in the comment section, as my community is amazing. My community is swaggy as hell, and I'm sure we can all help you out. So hopefully that makes some sense. Now the next thing coming up is, you might be thinking, okay, so here's stats, there's the cards, here's all your jutsus right here that you can equip. What about bonds? What is that? Okay, so I made a full in-depth video on my channel. Like I said, I'm plugging my own videos, but just in case you need this is a quick little overview. Okay, let's just make this really quick because it's a little complicated. So basically, if you click down here to the bottom left, only show Shinobi with follow-up jutsu equipped. These are the only Shinobi who you can use as a partner that will follow up jutsu. So whenever I use this Rasengan, Sasuke is going to come in and use this jutsu to help me out. Hopefully that makes a little sense. Like I said, it's kind of a lengthy thing, but basically there's only a handful of Shinobi who have this. If you have questions about this, please go check out my video in the beginners playlist, fully breaking down the ninja way level and ninja bonds, because it's a little bit complicated, but I can go fully in depth in that video instead. That way I don't make this video like 3 years long. Okay, so go ahead and check that one out if you have a little more questions on that. But let's get straight into the rest of the stuff. So ninja cards right here: enhance, evolve, synthesize, limit break. Ninja bonds are the ones that I go over in the separate video, and sell, so you can just sell any useless cards that you may have. Okay, so what's all the rest of this stuff? Missions is up next. Here is suppression mission. So suppression mission, I also made a video on that, fully breaking it down, but this is where you can grind and get the tools that you need. Now, this is the searching mission. So sometimes here we will have some recommended missions. These are like limited time missions that you can do pretty frequently, but most of the time they're only limited time, so these are why they're recommended. Roundup mission. This is here every single month. Every single month you get special Shinobi. Baryon Naruto, Sasuke, Karma Boruto, and Kawaki are this month's special Shinobi. So basically, if you use them to clear all of these missions, you can get a ton of rewards. You get crystals, you get chakra, coins, all of that fun stuff. Shura missions down here at the bottom are difficult missions that will give you extra tools for those Shinobi. They'll give you awakening materials, they'll give you medals so you can buy really cool stuff, and all that fun stuff. Now the X missions are the ones specifically for certain Shinobi. So as you can see, you get a specific Baryon Naruto tool and a Baryon Naruto title. Those titles don't really do anything. They're just so you can go to your profile here, profile on the top right. You can pick a title and you can just kind of flex, you know what I'm saying? So it'll pop up right next to your name in game. Doesn't do anything for you. It's just there for swag, basically. So you can kind of flex everyone and be like, yeah, you know, I'm double cheeked up. I got the boy Baryon Naruto on my title next to me, you know what I'm saying? And finally, when you grind enough of these roundup missions, as you can see, there's a specific ninja tool material right here. Those little materials you can use in this roundup exchange and buy all of this stuff. So you can buy gems. These are the gems that you need to awaken your characters. Okay, these are like the Walmart version of their jutsus right here. They're very trash, but I mean, they'll help you at least complete the roundup missions. Here are their tools. So you have to grind a lot to buy their special tools that have a lot of tool slots, as you can see. That way you can stack them up with paralysis, seal, and all that fun stuff. Awakening tools for your ninja way level. Hero keys to awaken your link board. Ability points, like I said. Cards to level up your jutsus. Crystals to level up your jutsus. They have everything you need right here. So make sure you guys are grinding roundup every single month as well. Shinobi cultivation. This is a great way to get up a lot of chakra and a lot of coins if you need a lot. So you can just kind of insta-achieve these. You can grind these missions and it'll give you a lot of chakra and a lot of coins that you need to level up your Shinobi, okay? Next, we have regular missions. Ninja way missions, you want to complete all of these as fast as you can. You get a bunch of Shinos, you get a bunch of tools and all that fun stuff. And you want to complete each mission 10 times so you get max rewards for all of them, okay? I promise it'll be worth it. You get a lot of Shinos, you get a lot of good stuff from there. Next, attack mission. Attack mission, whew, sorry, I'm out of breath. You get special Shinobi every single week. So these Shinobi are boosted, their stats are boosted, higher attack, higher HP, higher defense, all that fun stuff. And same thing on defense, okay? So, league info. So basically what you do is you set up a squad, right? So let's pretend I just went into attack mission, okay? Let's just pretend, all right? You squad up. So here's your squad. You get to pick a main Shinobi, which is the one you control, right? Then you get 3 support Shinobi who will basically follow you around and help you defeat the base. If you beat the base, you get 15 honor points, which are these right here. If you lose the base, you lose, I believe it's 8 points. Now, the more points you get, the higher you rank in the league, and the higher you rank, the more Shinos and the more attack mission tickets and attack mission medals that you get at the end of every week. It resets every single Monday. As you can see, you can get up to 200 Shinos every single week if you grind all the way to Gokunin, and the rewards get higher and higher as you go up. So from this is the lowest tier all the way to the highest tier right here. So always want to make sure that you're grinding as hard as you can every single week to get to Gokunin. As a beginner, it's going to be a little rough, but don't worry, you got it. I would recommend re-rolling. Keep making new accounts until you can get Baryon Naruto and Kawaki. They're going to be broken for a very long time. Team battle is kind of useless. It's just basically you can attack bases for fun. No consequences, no benefits. You don't gain anything from it at all. Just for fun. If you want to attack bases with special Shinobi, you don't really get a chance to. Ninja tool materials. So right here, this is pretty useless, honestly, except for Saturdays and Sundays, because you can get materials that will give you paralysis and seal resistance. So don't worry about that. Just complete the missions once so you get Shinos and stuff. Just complete all those missions. Most of these are pretty useless for the most part. Just complete them to get the Shinos. But aside from that, pretty useless for the most part. Okay, so as you can see, these are event missions. Roundup is going to be here all month. Every single month it is here all month. Next up is All Out Mission. All Out Mission is basically a type of game mode that comes at the end of the month. Like I said, I have a full beginners playlist with a full breakdown of All Out Mission and Surprise Attack Mission as well. So if you guys want to check that out, please go check it out if you're still a little confused about that since they're not out yet. Sam is basically you attack a giant boss for points. The more points you get, the more rewards you get. Pretty plain and simple. All Out Mission, you get basically 6 different stages with the fortress and a boss battle. And you can only use specific Shinobi to beat it. So like I said, full breakdown on my channel, go ahead and check it out. Now finally we have enhancement missions. These are pretty self-explanatory. So hidden ability unlocking, this mission is to unlock stages in your link board. This mission is to unlock little jutsu cards, so I'll go ahead and skip right here. You get ninjutsu cards to level up your jutsus. There's also like a Ryo and Chakra one, so you get coins and Chakra. There's another one for hero gems, and there's another one for crystals as well, so you can level up your ninjutsu cards as well. So those are basically all of the missions right there. So let's go over some other stuff. So now down here is your fortress. Your fortress is basically what people will attack. An attack mission. So you're gonna go up against these fortresses in attack mission, and you basically have to try and defeat them in order to get points. Likewise, other people are gonna try and attack your base and try and get points as well. Now, like I said, I have a full tier list video so you guys can know which Shinobi are best on defense. But right now the meta is still Baryon, Mo, Naruto, Kawaki, Momoshiki, all that fun stuff. Like I said, I have a full tier list and a defense fortress layout video, so you guys can go ahead and copy that if you'd like, so that you guys can get some dubs on defense, get some points, and help you grind to Gokunin. So beginners playlist is in my channel. Please go check that out. I promise I'm not just trying to plug or anything like that, but it's very helpful information for beginners, so please go check that out. Next up, panel missions. These are just special missions that you can unlock for special rewards, like Shino's right here. Make sure you guys knock that out. Knock all these out. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like, attempt a mission 10 times with Kawaki, awaken your characters, all that fun stuff. It's really simple, easy money. Next up, we have achievements, daily achievements. It'll be like enhance a ninja card, all that stuff. Make sure you guys do these every single day. 10 Shinos a day. At first might not seem like a lot, but it will add up. It gets up to like 70 Shinos a week. Very solid. Normal achievements, these take a long time to achieve, so don't worry about these. You'll complete them as time goes by. Roundup mission, clear once a day, you get Shinos, so make sure you guys grind crown. Make sure you guys grind roundup mission, and make sure you get all the mission achievements. You get a lot of goodies from this stuff, especially right now in anniversary. And finally, campaign. Play stage 1 in anniversary. These are specific campaigns that happen every single month, so please make sure you guys take a look at these, grind these missions, and get all of the rewards, because they will definitely help you out. So next up, this is just your base right here. So mission log, you can basically see how many times you've won in the attack mission, and this is how many times you've won or lost on defense. So nothing too crazy. So if you go far left over here to this building, this is a ninja card storage base. So basically you can, if you have any useless cards that you don't want and you don't want to sell, you can just click them, put deposit, and they will stay in your storage. This is basically like a bank for cards that you don't want but you don't want to sell, just so you have more room, more ninja card storage in your place. Okay, so nothing too crazy, it's like a bank. Next one right here, this is where you can get some coins. It automatically makes coins for you, and what's best is to use your strongest Shinobi. So you want your strongest Shinobi to be working here, so you can just select Shinobi here. As you can see, the higher your Shinobi are that you put in here, the more coins that you get. Same thing here for your Chakra Shinobi. Pick your highest Shinobi that you can, so that they produce more Chakra for you. And finally, up here on the top right at this little temple, you get basically stamina. So if you run out of stamina, this will stockpile it and grind it for you. You just have to click accept, as you can see, and you can take stamina that it provides for you. Sometimes you can unlock these through missions and stuff. So basically, if you use one of these, it'll basically speed up the process and give you some extra stamina as well. Whew, sorry, I'm a little out of breath, bro. I'm a little out of breath. There's a lot of talking. Okay, So next we have this little store right here. So this little store has a lot of stuff. Special shop, you can buy stuff in here using Shinobites. I don't really recommend it, not really too worth it. Shinobite shop right here is what you can use with real money in order to buy Shinos, to buy items, to buy all that stuff. So unless you're a whale, wouldn't really recommend it unless you buy the Gamamichi pack. This one's like $7, really clutch, and it'll help you save up Shinos. Fortress Metal Shop, you can get this from just grinding random missions. You really want to buy every single, like, honestly, you want to buy like every trap in here because you never know when you're going to use it, especially the tornado traps. Okay, now finally down here we have the daily shop. Sometimes you get good deals here. Most of the time you're not really going to get good deals, so you can kind of ignore this too, unless you get like ninjutsu cards or something for like 5 Shinos. It's not that bad. Suppression mission, point exchange, these are all the exchange shops. So depending on the missions that are out, you can unlock medals, and with those medals you can buy all of these really good materials. If you grind suppression mission, you can get these materials. Attack mission, you can get these materials. By summoning on banners, you get a pity system. So if you for example, if you want Hokage Naruto's ultimate, you summon 7 times, you will get 70 medals, and you can just buy it from the shop. So very solid, not too bad. Shinobi cultivation shop. So like I said, that one mission with the dumplings, you can buy all of these crystals, hero gems, these factory medals to level up your factory. It is an amazing investment. Please make sure you guys are grinding that mission. Ninja way, same thing. Shinobi token, you just unlock these by beating missions. Roundup mission exchange, Shinobi exam exchange, I'll get over that in a minute. And voltage summon, so every single day you'll get a medal because you get that free summon every single day. Right here we also have the Shinobi exam area. I mean, this is honestly pretty useless. Honestly, I made a full video on that too, breaking it down. I don't really want to go over this because it's kind of useless. It's kind of a waste of time, but you can go ahead and check out my video if you guys want to check that out. And finally, we have the tool shop up here on the top left, ninja tool menu. At first, this will be at level 1. You will have to level it up with ninja tool shop exchange or something like that. Grind Shinobi cultivation mission with the dumplings, and you'll be able to level it up. This is where you can produce all of the tools that you need. So once you get the tool materials, as you can see, this is where you can create the tools that you need for your characters. Okay, now right from the beginning, it's going to be hard to get these really good tools. So if you don't have any tools at all, I would just recommend using like these brown rings. Aren't that bad. The 10 tails tool isn't that bad, just to get some extra stats on your Shinobi. And then if you want to add paralysis and stuff, so let's use Karma Boruto, you can click this. You can add HP, you can add defense, which I wouldn't recommend. HP and attack are the best ones. Then it'd be like paralysis, as you can see, and there's different levels, so it goes all the way from 6 all the way down to 1. And the higher that the paralysis resistance and stuff is, the better materials you need. Okay, so that's how you can add paralysis and seal resistance as well. If you don't like the roll that you got because it's all RNG, you can go to remove effect and you can take it off right here. So yeah, that's basically it. Also, you can also dismantle tools right here. So if you don't like this one, you can just click it and it'll give you the materials back. Reduced though, so if you use 10 materials, maybe it'll give you back 5, but still, something is better than nothing. Now finally, we're gonna go up here to guilds. Guilds is basically like your gang, it is your squad, it is your clan, and basically we have a lot of Berryama Narutos, but you can either join a guild or create your own, and basically you just have a bunch of friends who will grind together. This is your squad, this is your clan, and you guys can all work together for a great guild war, which is another game mode that happens every single month. It refreshes every single month. Basically what you do, you complete missions, you get points, and you use those points to level up your base. So we'll go here. This is our base right here. So all of your guild members contribute. You go to installation enhancement, you can enhance with your points. So you can enhance attack, you can enhance defense for your summonings, your Shinobi, your large animals if you have any. Shinobi settings is only for the leader, so you can go ahead and pick all your clan members. You can pick which jutsus you want on there, who you want where, excuse me, and all that fun stuff. And then for you personally, if you want to choose which Shinobi you want to put into your fortress to help your team out the best, all you got to do is click the top left right here, which will be Shinobi selection. Click change, and you can pick whichever Shinobi you want. So that's basically it. You don't really gain like Shinos or anything from this, but you do get like fun rewards. Like you can customize your base, you can get costumes for your characters, You can't go in a tag mission with the costumes, but you can use them in your guild, which is, you know, it's pretty cool. Would be better to be able to do a tag mission with them and stuff, but yeah. All right, you guys, so that's basically it. Hopefully that wasn't too crazy long of a video or anything. I know there's a lot to go over, but if you have any questions at all, please make sure you drop a comment down below. We can help you out. Drop a like. Join the Swag fam if you haven't already. This is a great community, and I promise I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys want to know anything else that maybe I didn't fully break down here, I kind of just wanted to give a general overview of it so this video isn't super long. Might be already, but you know, it is what it is. Check out my beginners playlist. All the videos that you need will be in there, I promise, and I will be doing an updated tier list hopefully when Ishiki comes out, if he comes out. So we'll go ahead and update that when the time comes, but for the most part, this is everything you need to know for the ultimate beginner's guide to NXP Ninja Voltage. This has been Swag-kun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Join the Discord, link is in the bio. Anyways, have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.